just got another investor, all right, a $25,000 deal. So I'm going to have Eric jump on. So I don't know if you guys saw the video that I got Eric. I had a meeting with Eric on Monday, July 20th. And Eric said, hey, Kong, Ryan locked me up. And now it's July 23rd. Is it 23rd or 24th? But Eric sent me a message on July 23rd. He already found a buyer. Instead of making $40,000, he's going to assign it over to the buyer and only going to make about $25,000. 4 days. Ryan locked him up a deal. Eric found the buyer in 4 days. 25 G's. You think Eric will be disappointed that he's only making 25 instead of 40K? Dude, I don't think so, man. Dude, I had to stop my workout midway. So Eric sent me the DM yesterday, but I just saw it today. And man, I had to stop my workout midway. Wait, I got some company right now. Someone came in and picked up a shed. Okay. So so Eric is going to Eric's going to jump on here in a little bit. But while he's doing that, let me share with you guys another win. Dude, hold on a second. I'm too excited, so I got to slow down. Here. Okay. So this is another investors. Okay. So this is Roxy. Ryan just locked her up a deal today, but she's going to make $25,000 on. You know what the ARV is? $850,000. And look at that. Okay, hold on a second. So this is the message that Eric just texted me if you want to read it. All right. So this was yesterday. He sent me. Buyer already signed the assignment contract. Boom. So the ARV on that property that Roxy sent over to me was $850,000. And guess what? How much Ryan locked it up for $475,000. Now, I want you to understand that both Roxy and Eric, they both has a full-time job. And Eric was struggling trying to get a deal done because he was so busy that he doesn't have time to talk to seller, doesn't have time to run comps, doesn't have time to negotiate, doesn't have time to make offer, doesn't have time to follow up. And just within 30 days of plugging in our AI system, deal lockup, found the buyer, 4 days, $25,000, dude. When Eric sent me that, dude, it made my day, because I have an investor who also sent me message today who said, Kong, we're having issue with Ryan and Alex, and, we haven't got our deal yet, yada, yada, yada. So I just want all of my AI Dream Team investor, if you're watching this, if Ryan hasn't locked you up a deal yet, just know that your time is coming. Yes, sometimes she glitch. Sometimes these AI agents have issue, just like employee. And that's why my team is there to help fix any issue that you got. But just know that Ryan can actually lock up deals. So all I can ask from you is trust the process, trust the system, because it worked. It locks up deal for multiple investors already, and I know that your time just hasn't come. And when it does come, and she lock you up a deal, my friend, where you didn't have to do any of the work, right? And makes you $25,000. She already paid for herself. So I just wanna say that, be patient, and your time is coming, and your goal is to give Ryan more opportunity, get her more leads, so you can give her more opportunity to actually lock up deals for you. Okay. So, I want to jump on, and I want to share this win from Eric and from Roxy, and I'm sort of nothing. It's just to let you guys know that the system work, that Ryan does work, right? And if she hasn't for you yet, just hang tight, because your time is going to come. And I'll tell you right now, there's no other AI company out there or system out there that has built what we have built. 99% of them, all they got is what? A lead manager. They got a lead manager. That's it. That's all they got. And they're charging way more than what we charge you. Way more. We don't have just a lead manager. We have a freaking full built out wholesaling system, AI wholesaling system that qualifies seller, that book appointment, run comps, negotiate, make offer, send contract to the seller, and lock property on the contract for you. No AI company out there right now that have what we have. Feel free to go search. Feel free to go do your research. Feel free to do whatever it is that you need to do. But man, and if they do have it, have you seen results from their AI agent? Like, have you seen results? Like the results that I constantly show you. Like every day when I go live, man, there's an investor who just got a deal locked up on the contract. Or, hey, Alex just booked this appointment. Ryan, lock up a deal. You know? So I just want to say that, yes, we are continuing improving the systems. We are continuing improving our AI agents, from Alex to Ryan to Scouts. And there's going to be a lot of updates that's going to be coming in the next few weeks for our AI Dream Team investor. And within the next few weeks, guess what else? We're also going to roll out our own private AI Dream Team cash buyers marketplace. So if you have Investor Lift or Investor Base or Investor Leads or whatever other software company, they charge you $10,000 to $15,000 to get access to the cash buyer network, with hedge funds buyer. We're going to give that to our investor at no extra cost. You're getting the systems that they charge people $10,000 to $15,000. We give it to our AI Dream Team investor at no extra cost. So basically, you're going to have access to our cash buyer marketplace, where they have 5 hedge funds cash buyers in there that are ready to buy nationwide. So I just want to let you guys know that, so we're working on a lot of stuff, and we do not stop improving our system and our AI agents and our support team as well. But I want to let you know that the results speaks for itself. All right. And I also let people know that, hey, dude, even just with AI Atlas, that you have an AI agents that literally drive for dollars for you and find you distressed property. Just this alone is worth what we charge. But instead, you get 6 AI agents, and you don't even have to do 75% of the work. The most important thing is the time that it saves. Like I tell my investor, dude, like you only have 3 options to build, to grow, to scale your wholesaling operation. And you just have to decide which one is the best fit for you. Number 1 is you can continue doing all the work yourself. Number 2 is, okay, you'll be like, okay, you're not happy? Okay, go hire VA, train them, babysit them, monitor them. Then let me know how you feel. And if they don't work out, or if they quit in 30, 60 days, you just wasted all that money and your time to train them up, and they didn't work out. Or, once again, right? Dude, you only have 3 options. You just have to choose which one it is. Do it all yourself, hire VAs or employee, and now you're managing a team, you're babysitting, you're training, or AI. And if you're not really happy with ours, once again, we get all the feedback, and Mulan and I, our goal is to continue improving our AI agents and our systems and making it better and better and better as we go along with each other, as we build and we grow together. But I'll tell you right now, if you decide to leave and go try somewhere else, more power to you. And maybe I suggest that you should. But I tell on this every day. Those who leave will eventually come back, because there is no other system out there that does what we do and get the results that we have gotten, right? For all of our investors. And we've only been launching it for the 90 days. We've only been at it for 90 days. Could you imagine many months from now? Anyways, but my whole thing is just let the results speak for itself. Once again, Roxy, she spent countless of money in systems, software, training, and all of that. Couldn't even get a contract, right? And just within 30 days, once again, AI Ryan just locked her up a deal that she's going to make $25,000 on. I have to text Eric back. Okay. Waiting for you. Okay. 2483 said, can't wait for that. You're next. Once again, if you're a part of my AI Dream Team, if you're one of my investors, just know that your time is coming. Right? Is there a link for the AI agents? Yes. So all you need to do is go here. Okay, so click here. So if you're on Instagram, comment or DM me the word AI, or you can go to AIDreamTeam.io. But I'll click here. Get AI system. So I can drop the link in the chat for you, bro. So once again, you can go to AIDreamTeam.io to get the systems, or you can, if you're on Instagram live with me now, just click the red banner at the bottom, or you can comment or DM me the word AI, whichever one you want. Okay. And when you do go there, I'm going to show you these two options that you got. Okay. So let me share with you the screen. Hold on a second. So YouTube family, go here. But my gosh, guys. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I don't know why there's that. Okay, so let me share this. I don't know why there's that. Okay. So once you go here, you got two options. Option number one is you're like, Kong, I'm not quite sold on it. I need more time to actually look into it. I need to be on a demo. I want to see it in real time before I can make a decision. This is for those of you who don't really know what you want yet. Then you submit your $500 refundable deposit. Join me on the next demo. I think it's 2 weeks from now, right? So it's a 2 weeks waiting period. Now, if you already know what you want, you're the type of person like Kong, this is exactly what I want. I want to build, I want to grow, and I want to scale my business. I don't want to be the one-man band who does all the work. I don't want to hire and train VAs, right? Then click on skip demo, ready to start. Then it takes you down to the payment plan. You got the starter plan, you got the business plan. Now, 99% of our investors, they get the business plan because this comes with your closure, your acquisition. It's AI Ryan. $14.97 a month, month to month. Okay. Now, if you have the capital and you want to save 30%, click on annual. So all you need to do is switch to annual. Now, if you pay the whole lump sum, which is $12,575, that will save you about $5,000. Now, if you end up paying for the whole entire year, then what I do is I'm going to personally reach out to you and invite you into my Wholesale to Million Mastermind, where we meet every single Monday for 1 full year access at no extra cost. That's a $10,000 value. I will include that. Everyone who's in there right now, pay $10,000 to be there, just so you know. Let me see here. But that's it. Once you make the payment, my team will reach out to you, get you onboarded, and get you signed up. But honestly, dude, never before that it has been this easy to wholesale. Now, when I say easy, I don't mean that this is to get rich quick. When I say easy, I say imagine when you wake up. You see, when you decide to get the system, we also show you how to set up your Facebook ads. Like that lead that Eric just got came from Facebook ads. And we show you how to set up your Facebook ad at no extra cost. It's all included right here. And you get my 7-figure CRM workflow and follow-up automation, the exact CRM that I use. Nobody's going to provide you that. And we'll show you how to set up your Facebook ads so you can start getting leads instead of cold calling, instead of chasing the seller. Imagine you wake up and your phone just blowed up with motivated seller leads, and you don't even have to talk to the seller. So once the lead comes in, guess what? Your AI agent, Alex, is going to talk to them. She's going to qualify them. She's going to book you an appointment. Then you got AI Scout that's going to run the comps, let you know what to offer. So no guessing. You can be out traveling, golfing, fishing, or maybe you're at work. Could you imagine while you're at your 9 to 5, your AI agents is building you a second stream of income? Your AI agents, and that's exactly what the system did for Eric. Right? He was at work and all of this went down. Ryan locked him up a deal. He came in and did the dispo. Found the buyer, now closed the deal within 4 days, $25K. So could you imagine you waking up and you could be out, like for me, I went for a 1 hour walk. I didn't have to like pound the phone. I didn't have to run to the office, training people, managing VAs. None of that. Lee comes in, my AI Alex qualify them, and then Scout run the comps. Then Ryan call back appointment, make offer on your behalf, lock property up under contract, whether you're there or you're not. And then if the seller doesn't accept, she continued to follow up with them. Until she would nurture that lead and continue to follow up, and hopefully one day turn that no into a maybe and that maybe into a $25,000 yes for you. Now, one of my AI Dream Team investor who reached out and said, hey, Kong, I want Ryan to, to basically talk to them and deep dive into their pain, their motivations, and things like that. Like I said, we will continue to improve and make them better and better and better. But all I can tell you is that results speak for itself. She's already locking up deals for other investors already. And if your time haven't come yet, it will happen. Okay? Any other question you guys got? I'm waiting for Eric to jump on here. Who on here, like how many deals have you done already? Like when is the last time, let me ask you all this. When is the last time your AI locked you up a deal? Who on here that uses other AI system? Let's go. Who on here, man, that the AI agents lock up a deal for them? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Who on here? I love to hear it. And if you say that you have it, I love to listen to the recording. Because at the end of the day, though, talk is cheap. Results and proof is what we want to see. Nobody. That's exactly right. And that's why we know we have the most badass AI system out there for real estate investor. There's no one out there that has what we have right now. Nobody. Drop me any company and let's go ahead and Google them. Let's see what they got. One of my investors, and they just keep on popping up on my feed with all these AI company. $1,500 a month for just a lead manager. A lead manager. You get nothing but a lead manager. Someone who qualify and book appointment. $1,500 a month. There's another company that will charge you 6 months in advance. They don't play game. I don't want to play game either. I mean, I would probably eventually, we might go that route. Like, I want to work with serious investors who are seriously committed. I'm not interested in working with someone who's just trying to get lucky. Like, dude, there are people out there who are charging way more just for a lead manager. Not even near what we have built. Nothing. I can confidently say that. And I would love it. Anybody in here, dude, like, I would love to know. Any company that you're using. Because I get people on here, oh man, I built my own AI. Okay, let's see the results. Has it locked up any deal for you yet? Dude, if it hasn't locked up any deal for you, why would I trust to use it? Like, people just love to talk. Some people are out there just building and they'll be like, dude, but has it worked for you yet? Oh, no? Well, okay. If it hasn't worked for you, what makes you think it's going to work for me? You see, when Lon and I first built our AI systems, it wasn't meant to build, like, to be sold. is truly meant to build for my company, because I was tired of dealing with VAs, training them, babysitting them, and with the turnover. My overhead was $15,000 a month. And I was like, dude, I mean, if we want to continue scaling this thing, we got to hire more people. And now I'm probably managing more. And I was like, dude, I want to manage more people. I don't want to hire and train more people. Lon has to do it, and she doesn't want to do it. So when the AI opportunity came out and we saw what it can do, and Lon's like, dude, I'm going all in on this, Kong. And at first, just like some of you, I was skeptical as well. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe that AI can talk to seller, can negotiate, and can lock up deal. I was like, dude, Lon, there's no way that they can replace me. I'm too good to be replaced, right? But then she went and then she built, and then we plug in. First, it was AI Alex, who just qualified seller. We let go of 3 VAs that we no longer need them because they're not an asset. They were not doing their job. They were just there to get paid, right? You see, you're either an asset or you're a liability. That's it. And if you're a liability, then dude, we don't want anything to do with you. But anyways, I mean, it started to reduce our overhead, right? And then Lon built AI Scout, who run the comps. Now I didn't need a VA to run the comps. Then she like, okay, Kong, well, now I'm going to have an AI who takes over your position to make offer. So here's how I started out first. I was like, you know what, man, I don't really trust Ryan. I'll be honest with you. I was like, dude, I don't know if I trust Ryan. So what happened is I end up having her call all the cold and all the warm lead for the first month or two. And I call back all the hot lead. And maybe for some of you, if you're an experienced investor, maybe that's what you want to do. And because I know she's better than any VA we could have trained. Better than any VA we could have trained. Now, imagine you can clone another you. Just imagine this. Let's just say you're like me. You're like, dude, man, I'm a good closer. 10 out of 10. Okay. Let's just say you're like, dude, Kong, I'm a top closer. Okay, great. But can you duplicate yourself? And let's just say Ryan is not a 10 out of 10. Maybe she's like an 8 out of 10 compared to you. A 9 out of 10. Just because you're like, I sound more human and I'm able to talk to seller and go deeper in the conversation. Okay, cool. But do you want to spend all your day talking to every seller? Because not every single appointment is a hot motivated seller. Do you agree with me? There are sellers who like the property's worth $300,000 and they're asking $290,000. Do you really want to spend an hour with that seller? Or do you rather just have Ryan throw out a number, which means she calls, she go through her script, right? She doesn't build as a deep of a rapport as you do, but she does her shit, right? She does her thing. She asks for all the questions that's necessary, and she can negotiate. And maybe she'll throw out her lowball offer. Seller doesn't accept. She put that seller on her follow-up. You don't have to do it. She'll continue to nurture and follow up with that lead for however long it takes to turn that seller from a no into a maybe, and then into a yes one day. Just like what she did for me on a property that we just recently locked up that we're going to list on the market and do novation. That was a 3-month follow-up where Ryan was constantly texting and calling the seller. Seller didn't accept our offer before, went with another investor. The deal falls apart. All of a sudden, Ryan follow up with her. She texts us back and accept our even lower offer for $41,000 instead of $61,000. Like, I wouldn't remember to follow up. And maybe you just focus on the hot lead. You focus on the hot lead where the seller wants $300,000. I'm sorry, a property's worth $300,000, and maybe seller's asking $200,000. Those are the seller that maybe you want to talk to. Because now all you need to do is get them down to 175, and maybe you're able to make your money. And you're like, I don't know. I don't trust Ryan. Okay, well, then you can call the hot lead. So even if you position yourself where you have Ryan call all the cold, all the warm lead, you call the hot lead, dude, there's 1 or 2 phone appointments a day, max. 1 or 2 phone appointment. You see, the time that we waste the most is the unmotivated seller. But you and I, we both know that if we don't make the offer, then we have no chances, right? If we don't call the seller back, at least talk to them and make the offer, there's no chances. Every shot we don't take, we know we miss. But at the same time, you and I, we both know that we don't want to spend an hour with an unmotivated seller. But once again, so instead of us doing it, why don't we give it to Ryan? Right? Why don't we give it to Ryan? And once again, Ryan has proven herself that she can lock up deals. And for those of you out there, I would say majority of you, man, you can't even negotiate. You can't even overcome a simple objection. And that's the reason why Eric is having trouble locking up a deal. Roxy having trouble locking up deals. Because you guys can't overcome a simple objection. Don't know how to negotiate. Can't talk correctly. Let's just see here. You know, so my whole thing is like, I love to bring any one of you on that feels like you are good. Gold Gucci said, I have people with money. I just need to get stuff under contract. How should I start? With the system. If I were to lose everything and have to rebuild all over again, I would always focus on, I would focus on building AI and building a system, my friend. Can they offer based on novation? 100x, the answer is no. So a lot of you, so here's what you want to do, okay? So 100x, here's how you want to position this, man. Okay? Let me show you exactly how to maximize. I want you to think of this, dude. Stop thinking of Ryan as like an AI. Look at her as like an employee. So maybe you train Ryan. You'll be like, you know what, Ryan, you focus on making cash offer, because that's what Ryan is. All she does is call seller and make her lowball cash offer. And let's just say that she calls seller and she make a seller want 300,000, and she offered the seller 175. Right? Seller's like, nope, that's too low. But maybe seller wants, seller willing to go down to, let's just say 225. But at 225, there's no room for you to make money. So you're like, hey, maybe this is a good novation. So 100x. What you want to do is all the phone call, all the conversation between Ryan and seller, or Alex and seller, or anything, dude, is everything is being tracked inside of your CRM. So what you do is you go in there and you'll be like, you know what, man, I can call the seller back and pitch novation. So that's where you step in, bro. So you would let Ryan do her thing. You focus on do what you're good at. You see, just like if you train an employee, when you train an employee to do too many tasks, their average, like they master none. So eventually, I think that later on down the road, like I believe later down the road, that AI can talk, like us, and they will have the knowledge base to do all of this. But right now, they can't. So what I would do if I were you is let Ryan make the cash offer. And then when that comes back, you'd be like, you know what? This might be a good novation. So guess what, bro? You call the seller back and you said, hey, Alex, I know that you spoke with my colleague, Ryan, and I know that our cash offer of 175, it's too low for you to make it work. I know that you want at least a minimum of 225. What if I can get you that 225, but we have a different strategy? So now, dude, 100x, you call the seller back, bro, and you position yourself. Now Ryan's the bad guy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ryan make the lowball offer where the seller will be like, dude, there will no way. And then you came back to the seller and you're like, it's like good cop and bad cop. You're like, hey, Sandy, I can get you that 225, but are you open to this? And then that's where you go in, bro, and you'll be able to pitch your. So could you imagine having Ryan doing all the hard work and you step in whenever you feel like there's an opportunity? And that's why I said you got, if you have more capital than time and you can put in 1 hour a day, then this is it. So sounds good, man. How about comping AI? Will I tell us what the best exit strategy on the deal will be? Yes. So we're actually working on AI Scout, man, and we'll be rolling out AI Scout soon here. Where right now AI Scout run comps for you, right? Make offer. I'm sorry, run the comps, let you know what the property's worth, the conditions, and all of that. And then eventually we're working on Scout 2.0, where he'll be able to give you 3 comparables, and he'll be able to give you exit strategy if this is a good for fix and flip or if this is a good for buy and hold. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. See, dude, I can't be making this up. SKD is one of our AI Dream Team investors and said, hey, Kong, I have a seller who just accepted Ryan's offer yesterday, waiting on them to print the contract, sign. They are old school, 34 days in. Baby, let's go. SKDG, bro. I'm gonna drop a link here. Dude, can you jump on just for 5 minutes? Because people be like, yeah, you know what? Kong pay for these people. Dude, I don't pay for anybody. They actually pay for me. So SKD, obviously love to know who you are and talk to you as well, because you're one of AI Dream Team investor. But if you can click on that link, bro, come and join me, man. Just a quick 5 minutes, a quick story, and that's it, bro. So do the AI get smarter throughout time and learn? Yes. Every conversation they talk to seller, every conversation that they have, they get smarter and they get better. And you guys understand that this is just the beginning of AI. But if you wait, then you already too late, right? I don't know, man. Some of the most successful people on planet said execution is better than perfection. A lot of you waiting for perfection is because you're a procrastinator. You're not an action taker. Right? Because everybody knows that every company who has started never know everything. Nothing was perfect. But they built, they grow, they scale, they adjust, they adapt, and they continue building. And the one that continued to build, to grow, is the one that will stay in the game. Okay. KD, man, can you join me, bro? SKDG. I dropped the link there, dude. If you can come and join me, man, for a few minutes, that'll be amazing, dude. But Facebook family, if you want to get the system, just comment or DM me the word AI. I'll send you the link, but I think I need to use my phone. So let me go ahead and I bring AI Ryan on the call right now, so you guys can see who here, like right now, like nobody on here can actually jump on a call. Like who on here feels like they're able to get a deal done, like can actually negotiate and lock up a deal. Like I love to bring you on, love to role play. Okay. So let me see here. TikTok, anybody wants to jump on? Okay. I did not think so. But watch this. So if I bring Ryan on, okay, let me call my AI Ryan. Give me all the toughest objection that you've gotten. I'm trying, but I might need to connect to with I'm driving. Okay, let me see here. I wonder if I can call you, but you can't put on, but YouTube won't allow you to drop your phone number. Man. I'm trying, but I might need to be connected to Wi-Fi. Phone number, bro. Could you drop me your phone number in private chat? Because there's a place that on YouTube it said private chat, and you'll be able to pop in your number on there. Maybe I can comment something on here. Drop me your number. Do you see the private chat? Because if you put it in the comment, I'll DM. Oh, okay, on Instagram. Cool. Yes. I do, bro. I appreciate you so much. You just don't know it. Because one word from you, bro, is more than anything that I can say. You know, more than anything, because I understand that we have investor out there, fellow investor, who's interested, but it would be like, well, all I hear is Kong talking. Like, I want to hear from real investor who actually got the system and who actually got results, even though I share with them so many. Okay. Let me see here. Look at this. So this is one of our AI, not okay, this is not one of our investor, but this is Phil. Okay. Phil is a investor. He's interested in getting AI system. And he's manually driving. Like, who manually drive for a dollar anymore? And he doesn't even know what like, look at this. He's out driving for a dollar. When literally I have an AI agent. You guys, man, once again, you're working harder instead of smarter. Drop me your states, drop me your zip code. Just drop me your state, drop me your zip code. Why would you be out there driving manually, man? When I can literally, he said, just took a picture of these few drive randomly through the neighborhood. Okay, I just DM you. Okay, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, Sean, I got you, Sean. All right. Here we go. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. Sean, hold on a second, Sean. Hold on a second, Sean. I need to call you from, I got to connect to my other number. Hold on a second. All right, here it is. Humboldt, Texas.
What's up, Kong?
Sean, dude, first off, I appreciate you for taking the time to jump on and do this, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
So, Sean, could you share with everybody like a quick story? So, obviously, do you still working at a JO2B? Are you a full-time investor? How long you been doing this? How many deals have you done, etc., man?
No deals done, zero. I've been sitting on the sidelines for wholesaling about a year and a half, and I tried a bunch of other stuff, like bird dogging.
Yep.
That didn't work. And when I saw you, when I saw you with your system,
yep,
I believed in it. I thought like there'd be a lot of people who didn't want to listen to the AI, sure, which there has been. Yep. But Ryan closed. Well, it's not closed yet. So, but the guy accepted her offer yesterday. It was like nice. A 5-minute phone call. And then I talked to the guy today because I had to help him, figure out the contract DocuSign situation.
Dude, that's perfect. Perfect. So, Sean, yeah, just like everybody else, okay, so how long, so Sean, so no deal, and how long have you been trying to wholesale?
Well, I wasn't really trying to wholesale. I was trying to do like bird dogging mostly.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of, it's like a way to tiptoe, like just
I know,
dip your toes in
yep.
the water of wholesaling.
Yep.
And really, and what you just really got to do is just jump in the water and yep. just wholesale. That's what I learned.
Yep. And Sean, so when you, how long ago did you have the system?
June. Well, it was like mid-June is when I started, and then the trial period yep. ended around June 22nd.
Okay.
And I was having I was having issues with the Facebook ads, which sure. I know a lot of people are.
Yep.
And I went to Fong's call yep. and I watched his recordings, and he helped out so much. I mean, Fong, I don't know what you're paying him, but he deserves more.
He's a beast, I know.
He's like straight to the point, you yep. know? Like, he doesn't BS around.
Yep.
And so after like following his lead on the ads, yep. things just start popping off. Like, I can't even keep up, like, with all the leads that are coming in. And I'm only spending, 25 days or $25 on one campaign on a local. I'm in Washington too.
Oh, so, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I live in Port Orchard. So I have the Washington campaign, and then I have like a semi-nationwide campaign. A couple, about 20 different states that don't have a whole lot of regulations going on.
Yep. Nice. So Sean, you are okay. So you spend about $25 a day on Facebook ads.
50.
$50 a day on Facebook ads, and you're getting
Yeah.
a lot of leads.
Probably at least 3 a day.
Damn, bro, dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
three a day, and then so you've been a part of AI Dream Team so for about 45 days now, right?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
Well, Sean, man, I want to say congrats, and it's an honor to have you a part of AI Dream Team. Now, dude, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time to jump on and do this. And
Yeah,
Sean,
man, yeah.
go
I
ahead.
had to do it, man. I had to do it before you raised the price. I was like, I'm getting it here, and then I'm excited to hear about all the new, stuff you're adding, like the cash bar marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be so dope.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, I mean,
So,
Sean, you're in Washington State, so you're in my backyard. So obviously, if if you ever need us, man, I'm sure we have a cash buyer for it.
yeah, we might be JVing on a deal if I can't find it myself. So
For sure, man. So Sean, I mean, for the people I know you didn't pull the trigger right away. What made you pull the trigger and decide, you know what, man, I'm just gonna take the leap of faith?
you know what? I almost damn near pulled the trigger right away, and that was because you had already launched it for like a month to 2 months before I discovered you.
Yep.
Discovered it.
Yep.
And then it was just the testimonials that sold me. Like that was it.
Well, Sean, I appreciate you jumping on and being a testimonial today. Thank you. Hey, Sean, do I pay you anything to actually say this?
No. No.
And Sean,
you didn't pay me. And as a matter of fact, I'm paying you.
Yeah,
so.
Hey, Sean, so you still have a JO to be, right?
Yeah, and I'm fed up with it, and I'm like, as soon as I get it, like 3 deals or maybe 4 deals,
you're done.
I'm done with it.
Nice.
and I'm just finding cash buyers, pretty much.
Yep.
That's all I'll be doing for a job.
Yep. So Sean, you're at the 9 to 5. So while this deal was locked up on the contract, bro, what were you doing?
Oh man, you don't even know what I have to do for work. I work for a gutter company, and I have to fix people's gutters and get up on the roof. And I was all the way out in Hoquiam I was all the way out in Ocean Shores, and like just servicing this customer's gutters for a big gutter company out here, and it's not easy. It's not fun work. It's dirty. It's sweaty. It's labor intensive.
For sure.
And when I got done off that job in Ocean Shores, I saw the call in the AI Dream Team app on my phone, and I listened to the call, and I was driving my truck back home, and I was like, yes,
let's go, baby.
And and what I did was, since it was in kind of a lower price point market, I adjusted Ryan's offer range a little bit.
Oh,
I thought, thought asking 40K, trying to get 40K in that market was like kind of being a little too greedy.
Yep.
So I adjusted it to like, I can't even remember what I did, but come to find out, when Ryan was talking to the seller gave his price, 30K, and that was within the offer range. So Ryan didn't even negotiate. She just like, all right, done deal. You get it, 30K. Well, and so that was fine with me,
Damn, dude. So all of that happens, Sean, while you were just driving home from work.
Yeah, actually, it happened while I was
at
on
work.
Somebody's roof working on the gutters.
So, Sean, while you're working your 9 to 5, man, you now got an AI team that is building your second stream income, basically your freedom on the side.
Yeah.
So Sean, for anyone who's listening to this, and maybe they might be in that position where they're like, yeah, you know what would you say for those who's a little skeptical or a little scared to pull the trigger?
I would say, look, you got to have a mindset. Like, you got to take risk in your life. You know, I've always had that mindset, even from high school. Like, I took risks to make money, you know, and you got to change that mindset. You got to get in before Kong raises the price again, because it's valuable. You know, what he has is valuable, and the support team is so great. I mean, they respond, you know, almost on a daily basis. You know, if you have you got a question, and Alyssa, I got to give a shout out to, or Elisa.
Oh, yes.
Team, she'll get on a call with you, and she's so nice, and she's, you know, so anyways, just get on board and just try to, like, really what I did is I projected, you know, like a 3 to 4 month budget. I was like, look, I'm gonna put $2,000 a month into this. That's $1,000, but this was before you raised the price, so I'm still in there at $1,000 a month, you know, on the business program.
Yep.
So I said 1,000 for the AI system and 1,000 for ads, and I do a little more than that on the ad side of things, because Fong said you want to have like at least $25 on each campaign a day. So yeah, just like try to budget, go get a credit card, or I mean, look, don't do that, but you know, do what you can, and it's gonna work, you know.
Sean, I want to say thank you so much. I will definitely let Alyssa know, because she's going to appreciate that so much, because, you know, dude, Sean, I tell all the other investors, you know, we have a team of VA, like they're human too. And and dude, the girls, bro, dude, they're putting out sometimes 10-hour day. And you know, they're in the Philippines. So they're working like 1 o'clock in the morning, you know? And believe it or not, Sean, there's some really jerk investor. And I told my team, you know, we value our investor, but we also value our employee. Without them, we wouldn't exist. Without our investor, we wouldn't exist. But to those who treat them not well, listen, they're human too. But I guess my VA reporting some of our investor are just treating them very poorly on a call, and I feel so bad for them, man. But so when Alyssa hear this from you, Sean, she's going to appreciate you so much, because Justa told Lon yesterday, she's like, Lon, I don't think I ever want to date man again after working for AI Dream Team. I said, is that how bad it is? But anyways, some of the investors just not being very respectful. But
they're just, and it can be a little frustrating in the beginning, you know, because when you're dealing with Facebook ads, they're very strict on what you can put in your ad, you know. So, but like, that's no reason to be rude to the person who's trying to help you, you know. So whatever, you know.
Yep. Sean, hey, Sean, I want to say congrats. And once again, once this locked up, make sure you get a cashier check, take a picture of it. I want to bring you on YouTube, just like I did for Eric. Sean, let's go get this. Money. Dude, this is so awesome. And like, once again, you know, to all of my existing AI Dream Team investors, I want to say this again, you know, because nobody stands up for the VAs. You know, they work in the background, and they're taking stuff. You know, it's like when you call a seller, you get cussed at, yell at, scream at. And that's some of the things that they are experiencing. So to all of my AI Dream Team investors, I just want to say that, yes, I value you as an investor. AI Dream Team wouldn't be here without you. But also at the same time, it wouldn't exist without our VAs. And I just want to let you know that they are human too, you know, and they are doing the best that they can. They're not AI. They don't work 24/7. You know, their schedule is Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 a.m. But sometimes, you know, Jessa, listen, Sheila, like, they don't get off until 8 p.m. And they want us to stay on because they got so many tickets that comes in that they want to help these investors out. Because Lon meet with them every single morning. And Lon said, our goal is to help our investors. And that's our priority, right? To give them the best customer support service as we possibly can. But I also want to be understand that you guys need to understand that please be patient. You know, every ticket that you submitted, you're texting, you called in, you know, they're doing the girls are doing the best to get to you as quickly as they can possibly can. And yes, we have invest more time and more energy and more resource into our support department. So it's getting better and better and better where we respond even faster as well. So I just want to say that please treat them with kindness. Please be respectful as well. And because they are human too. They're not AI. And even if it's AI, like we shouldn't treat our AI like that anyway. You know, I don't know about you, but when I see AI where people like that's the difference between us and AI is we have a heart. When I see video on social media where people are kicking the AI and punching the robots, dude, I was like, bro, like, you don't need to do that. See, that's the difference between us and robots. We have feelings, emotion, right? Like, dude, like for me, when I see that, to me, that person, you're not a good person. Like, you're not. If you feel like you can treat a robot just because they don't have feeling, dude, you're not a good person, bro. And then this is something I don't want to say, but yesterday I saw someone on social media launch share it with me, and he literally just it was like a baby baby chickens, and he just rip it apart alive. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say how nice you are. But if you treat animal poorly, dude, you're not a good person. Dude, if you treat animals poorly, you're not a good person in my book. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want you to be an investor in the company. I don't want you to work with me. I don't want to work with you. None. If you treat animal poorly, come on, man. Shit, bro. I don't know, man. But Lon and I do. We love dude. I love animal. You know, and I was telling the story, you know, the other day, man. Where listen, when I was a kid, right, I went around. I catch frogs for dinner. It's just something I have to do for survival. But now looking back, bro, I was like, man, I don't even know why I do that. Like, I don't know why I would hurt. I don't know why I would hurt a frog. You know, like I look back, I was like, man, I can't believe I did that when I was a kid. But as I was a kid, like I you know, that's what you see, that's what you saw, that's what you know, your aunt, your uncle, your family do. So you feel like it's normal. But as you get older, you become more mature, and you look at that and you be like, dude, no, that's not what that's not what you should do. You know, you know, I was talking to my anyways. But enough of that. So I don't think Eric has time. He sent me over a picture. So Eric's not gonna have time to jump on with me today. He's probably gonna have time. I'm gonna try to get Eric on with me tomorrow. Right. So you can hear from Eric. Eric's the one who actually found the buyer, and he's about to close a $25,000 deal. Okay. But Sean, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. So for those of you, if you're still manually driving for $1, dude, you're working harder instead of you're working harder instead of smarter. Okay, so drop me your state, drop me your zip code. Let me show you how fast this AI agent, AI Atlas, can find you 100, 500, 1,000 ugly houses. Okay, and Sean, if you're listening to me while you're driving, Sean, I don't know if you maximize and use Atlas yet, but you should. Imagine if you're able to pull these ugly houses, Sean, and retarget them with Facebook ads. With Facebook ads. Okay, dude, I am so happy. I was going to bring Eric on here, and then all of a sudden, Sean jump on. So, dude, I am so happy. Georgia. Okay, go ahead and do Georgia. Okay, let's go ahead and do Georgia. So all I need to do is go here to Atlas, click on New List, put Georgia. This is how fast it is. Okay, Georgia list for. Let me see here. Steph. Steph, I think. Oh man, Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. All right. Zip code. Okay. 30605. Okay. 30605. Bam. Clark County. So now what I'm going to do is so this is Google Map. I'm just going to look for something next to, okay, school, hospital. Okay, this is good. Wellness Fitness Club. I want something more like in a neighborhood, you know? So we're going to try to see if we can look for some school. Let me see here. Okay, right here. Nope, nope, nope. There's mobile home notaries. Demand service. Okay, Linwood Electronic. Okay, let me see here. Maybe go high school right here. Cedar, whatever it is, high school. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'll hit draw. Literally a few click of a button. I'm sitting here at home, or it could be in your studio, at home, wherever. And I'm just going to make a circle. And I'm going to be like, Atlas, find me all the ugly houses in here. So 500. I want to go a little bit bigger, so I'm going to hit clear. I want to zoom in a little bit here. Oh, okay. So it looks like a nice neighborhood, but we shall see. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe over here. Little Spoon Baking Goods. Okay. Okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so hold on a second. So I'm just gonna probably find everything in here. 939. I'll hit run. So Atlas is basically saying there's about 939 potential houses, opportunity. But we're not going to know until he scan the neighborhood. So whilst so this is going to take Atlas about, 5-10 minutes. So while Atlas is doing that, guess what? I'm going to bring my AI Ryan on the call. Is this new program you're using, Kong? So Steph, this is part of our AI system. So Steph, let me ask you, Steph, how long have you been a real estate investor? What are you looking to do? Are you trying to close your first deal, or are you looking to scale up your wholesaling business? Steph, I love to bring you on. Here's a link to YouTube. Jump on here and let's have a quick talk, because otherwise this will take too long. I talk, you type, just takes too long, man. Okay? Let me show you, okay? So while Atlas is finding me all the ugly houses, opportunity for me to make money, I'll bring AI Ryan on the call. Who here feels like Lon sent me this every single day? Like we love animals, man. Now, dude, if you ask me to kill any animal, do a slug, anything, a snails, I just couldn't do it, man. Couldn't do it, man. I understand if you have to do it for survival, it's one thing, but man, there's plenty of food, bro. Lon said she would go vegan before she kills anything. Let me see here. Okay, so let me bring Alex. Okay, let me call Ryan really quick here. Nobody wants to jump on a call. Anybody on here feels like they are good on the phone, like they can negotiate. Steph said, I lost you. So Steph, I put a link in here, man. I love to have you jump on YouTube with me. You don't need to turn on the camera if you don't want to. It's totally up to you. But here's the link, Steph. If you click on this link, dude, hop on to YouTube with me, because I love to ask you a few questions about your business, dude, so I know exactly how to help you. So I know if this system is for you or not for you, right? But let me bring Ryan on a call, okay? So you know how badass she is. Now, instead of bringing Ryan on the call, I'm going to bring with you on, hold on a second. Hold on. I hope Eric can join me, but I think this is Ryan. Yeah, hey, it seems like I got a missed call from this number. I'm not sure what this is about.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks for calling back. May I have your first and last name, just so I can look up your info real quick?
Yeah, this is King Kong.
All right, thanks, King. So I'm just following up because you might have filled out a form online about selling a property. Is now a good time for us to chat?
Oh, yeah. I got a few minutes. Wait, hold on a second. I gotta let you go, okay? Because I got someone on the line.
Okay. No worries at all, King. I'll give you a call back another time. Have a great rest of your day.
See that? Dude, like she just know. Stephanie, how's it going?
Hey, I'm here. Sorry, my some technical difficulties.
Stephanie, not a problem at all. Happy Friday.
Same to you, Kong.
I appreciate it. So, Stephanie, how long have you been a real estate investor?
Okay, I am not an investor yet. I've been following you for a while, and I just happened to jump on this afternoon.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you haven't even gotten into wholesaling, but you think about getting into wholesaling.
Correct, and I've been thinking about it for quite a while. I'm currently full-time employed. I'm in the environmental protection field.
Okay.
And I, for years, I've wanted to be an entrepreneur and just take that jump. And so that's in a nutshell, that's what's going on with me.
I hear you. So I guess the question now, Stephanie, is that are you ready, or are you still wanting to kind of more thinking? Like, are you ready to jump in the game, or are you still continue wanting to think?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I need to pull together the resources to make that jump.
Okay.
But so I know you have this new AI program, and that you've switched over to, which is, I think it's fascinating.
Yeah. So, Stephanie, let me ask you this. What is the biggest thing that was holding you back to getting into wholesaling years ago, like, or months ago? Like, what's the one biggest thing that's actually holding you back?
I think maybe like the complexity of it. Like this seems like there's so many moving parts.
I got it. So, Stephanie, how if I were to ask you that, let's just say if I got a motivated seller on the phone, and let's just say that the property is worth $300,000, and they said that, and they tell you that they want, let's just say that $175,000, and all you need to do is get them to come down to $150, and you can make $25,000 all on this. Do you think that you have the capability to be able to negotiate, get them down on price?
I think with exposure and talking to people and just crafting my skill like you've done and other folks have done, it's just time in that space.
Got it. So,
like I didn't know everything when I started the job that I have now.
Yep, you're right.
I had to learn it.
Right. And I agree with you. But the thing is, Stephanie, here's something that's cool about AI. What if I tell you that you don't have to learn how to negotiate? What if I tell you that you don't have to learn how to run comps? What if I tell you that you don't have to learn how to qualify the seller and book appointment? What if I tell you that you only have to put out 1 hour a day? Do you have 1 hour a day?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you have capital?
Not as much as I'd like to have.
Okay. So how much capital do you have, Stephanie, to actually invest and actually getting into wholesaling? 1K,
I think
2K,
I think at the moment I have like maybe 1,500. Right now, I'm trying to pay off some debt, so
got it. So
not a whole lot.
Okay, I got it. So Stephanie, so I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready to get the systems quite yet, because here's what the system is going to do for you, Stephanie. Because for anyone who's in the similar situation as you, that they want to get into wholesaling real estate, the biggest hung up is that they got to learn how to talk to seller. They got to learn how to negotiate. They got to learn how to run comps. They got to learn how to, do the follow-up. And a lot of times if you're still working at the 9 to 5, right? And then when you have to come home, you have to learn how to do that. You got to learn how to market and generate leads. It's just that it will probably take you at least 6 months just to learn all of that. But what's cool with this AI system is that it does all of that for you on day one. So you can get in the game and bypass not having to learn how to talk to seller, qualify, book appointment, not having to learn how to run comps, not having to learn how to negotiate, because all the AI agents. So imagine this, Stephanie. Imagine you decide, you'd be like, you know what, Kong, today is the day that I'm going to get into the wholesaling business. You come and work for me. And yes, Stephanie, I'll come and work for you. And you'll be like, you know what? I have the capital, Kong. I will fund the marketing for you, but you would have to talk to seller. You have to qualify them. You have to run the comps. You have to make the offer. And I said, Stephanie, I come with 15 years of experience, so don't worry about me. So what I'm trying to say is, Stephanie, that's the advantage of having these AI agents, having the system, because the system does the 75% of the work for you that you don't have to do, which means you spend the money on marketing, leads comes in, AI Alex qualify them, book appointment. You don't have to. Then you got AI Scout that runs the comps. So you don't have to. You don't have to know you don't have to know the market, because he does. And then you don't have to negotiate, make offer, because Ryan will do that. You don't have to follow up, because Luna will do that. So that's just what I'm saying, Stephanie. So, so basically if you have the capital, this is just a way to speed up the process, where something would have taken you 6 months to learn. Now it can all be done by AI. So Stephanie said, I have you on here. Look at this. So this is the market. This is what you just sent over to me. And look at this. I don't even know this market, Stephanie, and I can just sit here from home and have my AI agent, AI Atlas, find me all the ugly houses in your area right now. I can literally take this list. I can send the seller a text blast, or I can drive Facebook ads, retarget them with Facebook ads, and saying, hey, I'm interested in buying your ugly house. Well, I'm not going to say that, but hey, I'm interested in buying your house here. And when they called in or text in, my AI agents will take over and do the rest of the work while I'm out. For you is while you're just working your 9 to 5. So imagine you're working your 9 to 5. Your AI agents is building you a second stream of income. Your AI agents is building your wholesaling business. They're running your wholesaling business. That's what it is. That's what the system is, Stephanie. All right?
I got you.
Okay. I'm going to let you go, Stephanie. Okay. But if you want this list, Stephanie, all you need to do is DM me your email on Instagram, and then I will send this list to you for free. Look at this. So you want to see at least a score of 20 and above, but I can literally go into any city, any states, and I can have Atlas find me all the ugly houses. This is something that no other investor has. You guys know that, right? Everybody goes and uses the same data, pull the same list, pre-foreclosure, tax delinquent, yada, yada. Dude, what if you can build your own customized off-market rundown houses where you don't have to manually drive around finding them? This is the power of AI, my friend. Okay? So let me bring Ryan on the phone again. Like with Stephanie, even if there's a hot motivated seller right in front of Stephanie, she couldn't even close the deal because she wouldn't know what to say. But what if, imagine you have an expert that knows what to say? That's right, my friend. That's why the AI system, this is so powerful, and I have never seen anything that got investor such quick results. We only launched it 3 months ago, right? On April. And look at this. Look at all this testimonial from fellow investors, new and experienced, either using our systems to close their first deal, or they're using the system to scale up, reduce their overhead so they don't have to hire VA, employee, train them, babysit them. You know, some of them reduce their overhead by $5, $10, $15,000 because they don't need 3, 5, 10 VAs anymore. But look at all these testimonials. And those are just a few that actually sent over to me. There are investors who close deal and never send to me because they know when they send it over to me, then I'll bring them on social media, and some of them don't want to be on social media. And I get it, right? Some of them are more kind of on the low key, the down low on the DL. So let me call Ryan. Once again, no other AI company out there, none, has what we have. No one out there has Ryan. Acquisition manager, closer. No one has it. And if they do, show me the results. You know, that's all I have to say. Like, if you say you have it, show me the result. And you can see all the results on my website, right? If you want to see it, just go to AI. Just go aidreamteam.io. If you're on YouTube, just click, or you can click the link in my description, all right? But watch this. Drop me any objection. I'm going to call Ryan right now, and I'll give her any objection you want me to give her. And you can listen to how smart, how smooth she overcome them. You know, the biggest thing with wholesaler losing deals is because they don't know what to say on a call. And let's just say if you do, let's just say if you're good at negotiating, do you want to call every seller? Do you want to still work 8 hours a day? Probably not. Hey, Kong, how do you know how? Okay. Gio said, hey, Kong, do you know how I can contact Meta? Gio, first, before you contact Meta, have you reached out to our support team? That's number one. No, actually, number one is have you talked to Nova? Dude, Gio, at the top, okay, in your CRM, at the top hand right corner, there should be a button, dude, that you now have access to AI Nova, which is your Facebook ad manager. She knows everything about Facebook ads, bro. You can ask her any question. You can take a picture or a screenshot of whatever issue you have, send it into her, dude, and she'll show you how to resolve it. So it took us months to build her, and we just released her to all of our AI Dream Team investor, but she's only 50% done. Well, we are currently working on the other 50% where she can actually set up your Facebook ad, launch it for you, and manage it for you. But right now, she can answer and resolve any issue you have with your Facebook ads. Now, if she can't, then the next step, Gio, is book a call with our team, right? With our support team. And if they can't, they can at least guide you on how to connect with Meta. Meta, dude, is the worst customer support ever. Lon hates Facebook customer support. They're the absolute worst. And if you dealt with them, you know what I mean. But watch this. Okay, we're going to bring Ryan on a call.
How can I help you?
Yeah, hey, Ryan, I'm calling you back. Sorry about earlier. I got someone on the phone, so I have to let you go.
Oh, no worries at all. Thanks for calling back. I appreciate it. Just so I can pull up your info real quick. Can I get your first and last name?
Yes, King Kong.
All right, thanks, King.
All right, TikTok.
So,
Any objection you want me to give Ryan?
Submitted online. My job is to go over a few quick details with you and see if we can maybe put something together today. Sound good?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine.
Awesome. I love it. Before we dive in, how's your day going so far?
It's going fine. I mean, how's yours? Drop me any objections you want me to throw at her.
Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. All right. So just in case we get disconnected or something, is this number still the best one to reach you on?
Yes, it's my only number.
Perfect. Thanks for confirming. And I've got the property address here as 123 Apple Street, Seattle, Washington, 98226. Is that right?
That is correct. Okay, Carlos said, I have to think about it. Okay.
Big reason you're thinking about selling.
Dude, that's so easy. Well, I mean, listen, I've been an investor for like 15 years. I own this property for, 10 years. It's been a good rental of mine, but I think it's about time for me to sell it and move on.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I hear you. Sometimes it's just time to move on, right? Do you need to sell this property before you can buy your next one? Or how's that working for you?
No, I don't. I got plenty of cash, so I'm not in any kind of
Right.
I'm not in any kind of distress situations. I'm not interested in any lowball offer. All right.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Thanks for being upfront. I totally respect that. You're not in a rush and you want a fair deal. So if we could close in like 45 to 60 days, or honestly even faster if everything lines up, would that timeline work for you?
I mean, the sooner the better, but yeah, it sounds fine.
All right, cool. You mentioned you have a mortgage of
She's
around
so hip. All right, cool.
$120,000 on it. Is that about right?
Yeah, about. And I also owe I think I forgot it to let you know, but I also owe about $10,000 in back taxes.
Uh-huh. Oh, thanks for letting me know about the back taxes. That's super helpful. So about $10,000 in back taxes on top of the mortgage. Got it. What do you think the repair cost might be? Just a rough guess is totally fine.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a contractor, but if I have to guess, I would say about 30,000.
Yeah, that helps a lot, and thanks for the estimate. So around $25,000 to $30,000 for repairs. It looks like your asking price is $345,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, got it. Now, could you see yourself going a little lower than that if everything else worked out?
Yes, possibly.
Okay, awesome. And keep in mind, we're buying it as is, and we'll handle all the repairs. So knowing that, is that the absolute
All right,
lowest
Eric
you
is going to
consider,
jump on.
or is there a little wiggle room?
I mean, listen, I listen. I'm not going to sit here and try to negotiate with myself. What is your guys' cash offer? And if it's good, I'll accept it. If it's not, then I'll tell you no. But I'm not going to negotiate myself.
Okay, totally get it, King. I appreciate your honesty. So here's what I've got approved right now. Our team can do $280,000. Would that work for you?
I have to think about it. Once again, any objection you guys want to get?
Of course.
Any
I want
objection?
you to feel comfortable. Just so I don't waste your time, what exactly is it you need to think over? The price, the timing, or working with us?
Oh, well, listen, I mean, I already have another investor who made me an offer and it's way higher than yours. I mean, why would I go with you guys and accept something less?
Right? Yeah, that totally makes
Ha-
sense. I hear you.
How would you
You've got a
overcome
higher
that?
offer, you want to make sure you're getting the best deal. Just curious, have any of those other investors guaranteed a quick, hassle-free close, covering all the costs and buying as is like we do? Or is there something else about their offer that stands out for you?
Oh, is there something beside their offer? Well, I mean, listen, they offer more than you do. I mean, so I'm not, my whole thing is I try to get the most I can for my property. Dude, is there anything else they
I
offer
totally get
that
that.
stands out?
You want to maximize your return?
Dude, what a
That's smart.
beast.
We could bump up the price a bit. Would that make a difference for you? What if we did $295,000? Would you work with that?
Well, I mean, you're getting closer, but I'll probably need to talk to my wife about it.
Absolutely, King. That makes total sense. Selling a property is a big deal, and it's always good to talk it over with your wife. I want both of you to feel comfortable before moving forward. Let me
Damn.
ask, though, just so I have a better idea. If you brought this offer to her, do you think she'd feel good about the price? Or would she want it to be a little higher?
Well, I mean, she's probably going to ask for more because, we have a real estate buddy that said that we could probably list the house for, $350,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally hear you. Your buddy thinks you could list it for $350,000. That's definitely something to consider. So I
Damn,
understand,
dude.
is there a number you and your wife would feel comfortable saying yes to if everything else lined up?
Dude, she's a closer. Well, I mean, listen, Ryan. Would you sell your house for $295 if Zillow said that it's worth $350?
Honestly, I get where you're coming from. If I saw a number like $350 on Zillow, I'd want to get as close to that as possible too. The thing with our offer is, we're buying as is, no repairs, no commissions, and we cover all the closing costs. So it's a net number, and you don't have to worry about any of the hassle or waiting. I totally respect that you want to get the most you can. If you were to list it, do you think you'd be willing to do the repairs and wait for the right buyer? Or are you more interested in a quick guaranteed sale?
Oh, shit. Well, listen, I don't have the time or the capital to fix it. And that's the reason why I reach out to you guys, but gosh, I mean, like 295 is just so low. I mean, can you go like 325? Dude, the way that she overcome it.
Totally get it, King. I really wish I could. But honestly, the highest I'm authorized to go right now is $295,000. Anything above that, I'd have to talk to my manager and see if there's any wiggle room. That amount is above what I'm authorized to approve. Let me speak with my manager and I'll get back to you.
Hold on a second.
Thanks so much for your
Hold
time.
Hold on a second, Ryan. I mean, how do I know that this is not a scam? I mean, you guys literally made me an offer without even seeing my property. And I mean,
Right.
how did you even come up with your offer? I gave her 3 questions.
That's a really fair question, King.
Watch how she breaks it all down.
Make sure everything's legit. So the way we work is we buy properties like yours all the time.
Overcome
We use
objection
the info
1.
you shared online, plus public records and recent sales in your area.
How do
to
you
come
make
up with a starting offer? If you're
objection
interested,
2?
we'll send someone out to take a look in person before anything's
Ooh.
final. And we always close through a local title company, so all the paperwork and money goes through them, not us directly. You're never locked in until you sign, and you can walk away at any point before closing. Does that help clear things up a bit?
I'm sold, Ryan. I'll give you my house.
Got it? Oh, wow, King. I appreciate you saying that. Just to make sure I'm understanding, are you saying you're good with moving forward at $295,000?
Dude, absolutely beast. Okay, I got Eric on here. Eric, what up, dude?
Hey, Con, how's it going?
Good, man. Hey, first off, I want to say I appreciate you so much, man. I know you're busy. I'm not going to take too much of your time. But Eric, you guys, is the one who we had a meeting on Monday, right, Eric?
Yes, that's correct.
And AI Ryan, which is July 20th, AI Ryan locked you up a deal. And ARV was what, bro?
ARV was about 100 to 120.
Okay, so 100 to 120. And do you know what the estimated rehab is on it?
So that was with 2 mobile homes, but the mobile homes didn't have titles, so we couldn't use the mobile homes.
Yep. So just
So it's just
basically
property.
for the value of the land.
Yeah, and it has a lot of debris, a lot of trash, a lot.
Nice. And Ryan locked it up for how much?
For 30,000.
30,000. And you just found the buyer for how much?
For 55,000.
$25,000, baby.
Yes.
Eric, dude, I am so happy for you, man. So, Eric, could you share with everybody just a quick story, man? You know, obviously, how long you've been an investor, how long you got into the game, and are you still working at a 9-to-5, a job, or not?
No, I'm not working at JLB anymore. So I broke my leg about 2 years ago. I was out partying, getting drunk, got in a fight. They broke my leg. And ever since then, I just stopped working.
Sure.
But as soon as I got a little bit better, I opened my business. I started doing fencing. I started doing tile. I started doing pretty much everything. And little by little, I was watching you, trying to learn until finally I got some money and I was able to start investing into your system. And now it's finally paying back.
Nice, dude. I love it, man. So, I mean, Eric, now you can be honest, you know. I mean, my whole thing is, you know, the real story is it's what people can relate to. So when you first heard me talk about the AI system, were you skeptical? You're like, man, I don't know if this is going to work, but man, what is my other option? I'm going to give it a shot.
No, I was actually waiting on it. I was really hoping on it. Now it's really helpful. It's been helping me a lot. It's like I have another brain that's helping me out at the same time.
Yeah.
So that makes me a little bit more sure of what I'm doing.
Oh, absolutely. Before this, Eric, you were the one who, doing everything yourself, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I was doing everything myself.
So how many hours were you putting into your wholesaling business before you got the system?
That just depended if I had to do a job in the day or not. But whenever I had free time, I would get on it, see what I could do.
But when you were doing everything yourself, Eric, were there a point where you'd be like, man, God, dude, I'm tired of, you know, running the comms, talking to all these sellers, qualifying, and they're not even motivated. What a waste of my time. I wish someone could just do this for me.
Yeah, it makes it very hard because I have a 1-year-old daughter, and it's hard to be taking care of her and trying to do comps and trying to do all that at the same time. It's not easy.
Yep.
So it's a lot of help.
So Eric, now that you have the system that does 75% of the work for you, man, how many hours did you put into this deal?
Honestly, about 5 hours.
Okay.
Had to do an addendum, I went to go visit them. I went to go drop off some chocolates. And
Oh,
when I was there, I had them sign the addendum.
Oh, nice. Okay. And Eric, so when are you closing this?
I'm just waiting back to hear from the title company.
Yep.
They told me about 7 to 10 days. But I'm
Dude.
about to send the addendum today or tomorrow. I mean the other contract today to the buyer.
The assignment contract.
Yes, that one.
Nice. And then you're looking at a 7 to 10 days closing from today.
Yes.
Eric, do me a favor. Make sure you get a cashier check and take a picture of it, and then I'll bring you back on YouTube again, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
And Eric, would this be your first deal, your second deal, your third deal? What is it?
It's going to be my first.
Eric, let's what? Let's go get this
money.
money. Damn. Like I said, you know, a lot of times I can sit here and say a million things about it, and everybody still say, well, because it's yours, Kong. So it's nice to hear from obviously fellow investors who actually have the system, use it, and maybe in the same position as you are. But I'm so surprised that majority of them that actually got the system was never skeptical. And that's why that's why they're getting, you know, that's why they jump in, they got the result. Every one of them will be like, yeah, this is it. This is exactly what I need. How long did it take him? Oh shit, I forgot to ask. But Eric, I remember within 30 days. Since the time that he got the system, 30 days. Jasmine, look at this. Now, hey, this is not from our AI. I just want to let you know that. But this is Jasmine. Jasmine said, AI sounds great. Just closed my first deal. I'm very interested in trying out your software, but I'm a bit wary. So, Jasmine, I love to bring you on and answer any question you have. And maybe the question you have might be the question that other fellow investor has as well. And maybe they're in the same position as you are. So I would love to answer your questions and whatever that is holding you back. And maybe it is a good fit and maybe it's not a good fit, Jasmine. So at least I let you know that, hey, this might be what you're looking for. This might not be what you're looking for. And then boom, right? So you don't have to think, you can find something else. But Jasmine, I just put the link there. All you need to do is click on the link. I love to have you on this live and answer all your questions you got. Let me get into SteamYard. Okay, let's go. Dude, today we got a lot of good news, you know. 2 investors from AI Dream Team. 1, Ryan just locked up a deal for her, Roxy. Let me share the screenshot again. Eric, Ryan locked up a deal, and he actually found the buyer and about to close to make $25,000 in, let's just say, 15 days. Absolutely crazy today. And then obviously now we got Jasmine, which is just a fellow investor that has not gotten the system yet. Closed her first deal. Man, dude, I'm pumped, dude. Lots of good positive news today. All right. And if you're still waiting on yours, just know that yours coming. But one thing I do want to say, scare money don't make you any money. No risk, no reward. If you never jumped, you would never know what on the other side is. But if you stay where you're at, you already know what you're getting. And what you're getting is not what you want. So to get what you never had, you must be willing to jump out of your comfort zone on the other side to get the things that you always wanted, my friend. You get it? If you want something you never had, you must be willing to do something you have never done. So if you're tired of getting the same old shit results and you're like, Kong, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to level up. I'm ready to go get this money with you. Make the jump. That's all I got to say. And you can't be afraid to lose out on 10,000 if you're trying to chase 100,000. And you cannot be afraid to lose out on 100,000 while chasing for $1 million. Because, my friend, that's just how the game is. Nobody that becomes successful without taking a little risk. So stop being a little just because it rhymes, you know, so I'm just kind of go into it. But anyways, if you're watching this, you're like, oh, I'm ready to rock and roll because I've seen enough. I heard enough. I'm want to stop doing everything myself. Go to aidreamteam.io. There you go. Jasmine, what is going on?
Hello, how you doing, Kong?
Good, Jasmine. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. First of all, first things first, I've been watching you for years.
No
So I just want to say
way.
yes. So thank you. So before I even had the courage to get into wholesaling, I was watching you yelling at us about the J, the O, the B. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the inspiration and motivation. Like really, I've been watching you for a long time. I just closed my first deal this week. We just got the funding today. I all thanks to me and my partner. It was a tough one. It was a tough close. It was not easy. But we made out good. We were supposed to net 90, but we ended up netting 50, so it worked out. Yeah, it was a good one.
Nice. Hey, and this is your first deal, Jasmine?
First one.
Jasmine, I am
Yep.
so happy for you. Congrats.
Took a lot of time.
How long did how long from, getting into wholesaling to closing this first deal?
I would say being serious about it the last 4 months or so.
Okay, so 4 months. And where did this deal come from?
This was a vacant and absentee list from a website that I found.
Okay, and you cold call them, you text them, you send them letters.
So I've been using text message marketing. So I'm using Smarter Contact to do blasts.
Yep.
Text message blasting.
That's who we use as well. Okay, so you've been doing text blasts, and then 4 months. And how many hours do you work a day, Jasmine?
I mean, to get to this deal, it was at least 6 or 7.
Got it. So 6
hours.
6 to 7 hours. Did you hear what Eric said?
Yeah, how long it took him? Yeah, it was quick. It sounded like.
Eric said 5. All he had to put in was 5 hours, and that 5 hour was, guess what, Jasmine? He counting the time he drove to the seller to give him a box of chocolate, man.
Oh my God. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. But yeah, I've been seeing you promote your software, and I'm very interested because I'm very interested in using software to make this process simpler.
Yep.
Which is why I started with text message marketing, because it was just one way to simplify the process. I really want to do the demo that you have, so I'm probably going to sign up for the demo.
Okay.
But I guess the only thing that stood out to me that I would be concerned about is, I know you mentioned that you help build out the Facebook ads.
Yep.
Through the software. I guess I just would like a better idea of what that means. I know the AI agents are supposed to facilitate the Facebook ads that are coming in.
Yep.
So that you're getting to them as quick as possible. But how does the setting up of the ads go? Am I still in charge of setting up the ads, or does your team set them up?
Good question. So Jasmine, basically we show you how to set up your Facebook ads. And Jasmine, you don't need to be tech savvy. I would say some of our investors, they couldn't even send a DocuSign. All right. So basically with Facebook ads, we'll have live class. Just imagine you jump onto a private Zoom class. We run it once a week, and literally we go in there and the team will show you exactly where to click. They'll be like, okay, Jasmine, click here, click here, click here. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. They walk you through every step of the way. And the team is always there for you as well, Jasmine, which means at any time you have issue, questions, or anything, text. There's a private support number, right, that you can call in. You can text in anytime. And so here's how it works. So right now so tell me what your day looks like, Jasmine. So you get a list, you set up your text blast, right? And when a lead comes in, you're the one who texts them back or qualify them a book appointment, right?
Yes, I'm the one in charge of that. Yes.
Yep. Okay. And then after, let's just say the seller book appointment with you, then what do you do next? You run the comps?
So I'm using a combination of PropStream and Claude to get the comp report from PropStream and running the comp report through Claude.
Okay, nice.
Based on the criteria, ARV, and all the things that we need for the area that we're working in.
Nice.
Claude spits me out a number very quickly, and I'm able to text in real time the seller to give them an idea of what's necessary. While I'm on the phone with them, if I get a message from them, I'll call right away.
Oh.
So I know your software does a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So Facebook ad has ad spend. So your software has a monthly payment, and
Yep.
then Facebook ad has ad spend. On average,
Yep.
Is Facebook ads the main outreach source? Because I know I saw in some live that you had, you were going over something in the software that gives you a score for the house, like how likely, like based on the ugliness of the house and
Yep.
how well it would, how good the seller might be.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Are there any other ways of outreach that you have besides Facebook ads, or is Facebook ads the backbone of the software?
Yep. So here's what it is, Jasmine. So basically what it is that we don't focus on outbound, we focus more on inbound. So we mix a combination. Our main thing is Facebook ads. And so let me break it down for you so you can kind of understand how the whole entire system really plug into your existing business and save you. Imagine if this saved you 6 to 7 hours a day. And all you have to do is you focus on actually closing deals and selling deals. Here's what I mean, Jasmine. So right now, when you send out a text blast, right? And a seller texts back to you, you text them back or you get on the phone with them, and you qualify and you book appointment, or you make them an offer right on the spot.
Make an offer right away.
Okay, so you make an offer right away. You don't qualify them and book appointment.
No. So if someone responds back to me,
Yep.
before I respond back to them, I open the Zillow link in Smarter Contact,
Yep.
look at the status of the house, look at the way it looks, and look at it quickly on batch leads. If it looks like a good fit from those two, then I quickly respond and do the comp report, basically.
Okay, so Jasmine, what happened if the lead comes in at 9 p.m.?
You're right. I do miss some. I do miss some of them.
And then what happened if the lead comes in on the weekend? You work 7 days a week?
I do not. And I do still have a 9 to 5. So I do miss some of the leads. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So basically, so you still got the J or the B. Got it. And you miss lead that comes in when you can't get them all. And I get it. I was once there. So when lead comes in on the weekend, I'm supposed that it just kind of sits there in your CRM.
Yep, until I can get to it, yes.
Yep, until you can get to it. And what will you say your ratio would be like when you get back to them and all of a sudden they just kind of ghost on you?
It's pretty high.
It's pretty high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because the number one problem, Jasmine, it's called speed to lead. I mean, how much are you spending a month on generating leads? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000?
Roughly, I would say right now around 1,000.
Okay, so you're spending $1,000 and lead comes in and you can't get to them and you're missing out on these opportunity. I mean, one of those lead could have been a 10, 25, 50, or even $100,000. You never know, but because you can't get back to them fast enough, they already call somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first off, Jasmine, what if I tell you that AI Alex will be your lead manager, which means imagine another Jasmine, but she does not stop working. She works 24/7. And Jasmine, what do you think? What is it that takes the most out of time of your day? Running comms, qualifying seller, booking appointment, or making offer?
It would just be outreach.
Right, which is qualifying them, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I asked this question because I want everyone to watch to understand, because I was in the exact same position, so I know what takes the longest. It's digging through the bullshit and finding the real motivated seller, right? It's the qualifying them, making sure that, hey, we are talking to a motivated seller. So that takes probably 6 hours of your day, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It takes quite a few hours. Yes.
Okay. Let's just say 3 to 4 hours. Now, Jasmine, what if now you get that 3 to 4 hour back of your life? So which means, what if there's an AI Jasmine, which is AI Alex? She's going to be your lead manager. Her job, Jasmine, is she's going to qualify the seller instantly. As soon as the lead comes in, she qualify them, ask them all the necessary questions, When do you like to sell? What's your property address? What's the best phone number we can get a hold of you? What's the email address my team manager can send you an offer? What's the condition? What's the reason selling? What do you like to get? What do you think the property's worth? So she gets all of that important question for you as soon as the lead comes in. And it doesn't matter if it's a 9 p.m., 3 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, or maybe you're traveling. So AI Jasmine will constantly be your lead manager, 24/7, 365. Now you get a 4-hour live Jasmine. How much more impact you think you'll be able to put on your business with that extra time?
Tons more.
Yeah. So now, Jasmine, it doesn't stop there. So you tell me that when you qualify the seller, you book the appointment, and then you still got to run the comps, but you're using, I understand you're using Claude in that. How much time did that take you on every single property?
You're asking how long it takes now?
Yeah. Like, but so basically, okay.
Yeah, at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. So at least 5 to 10 minutes, but
Closer to 5.
okay. So 5 minutes, but what if you're in the middle of doing something? Like, maybe you're on a flight, or maybe you're traveling, maybe whatever it is. What if I tell you that you don't have to stop what you're doing? Maybe you're at the gym, maybe you're at Zumba. So so imagine, okay, Jasmine, instead of me using their name, I'm just going to use your name. So imagine having an AI Jasmine. What if you can start cloning yourself? What if there's an AI Jasmine that has Jasmine brain? So they know what to qualify the seller, book appointment. And then AI Jasmine is going to be also the deal analyzer, which is AI Scout. What if the comps was automatically run for you? You don't have to stop what you're doing. So Alex qualify the lead, book appointment, then it automatically goes to the next stage. It's over to AI Scout. AI Scout run the comps, let you know what the property's worth, what the rehab cost is, what the ARV is, even tell you what the neighborhood grade is, A, B, C, D, or F, and then send you a text message. Ding! Open up a text message. The text message will say, hey, Jasmine, the comps for 123 Apple Street is now ready for you to review. You go and you open up your email, Jasmine, and you can do that anywhere. You can do that on the beach as long as you got Wi-Fi. You open up your email, and then it shows you everything that AI Scout has come up with. And he'll tell you what to offer to the seller if you want to make X amount. And then all you need to do is you look at that, you approve or disapprove it, Jasmine. If you hit approve, now imagine there's an AI Jasmine, which is AI Ryan, that will automatically call the seller based on the appointment date and time, go through the negotiating, and lock in that property under contract. Now, let's just say that you're flying out and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to text. Like, you got a text from Ryan or I'm sorry, from Scout, or maybe you forgot to check your email. If that's the case, Jasmine, AI Scout assume that you are okay with the offer, or you must have been busy. But then he'd be like, well, I'm sure that Jasmine rather Ryan make an offer than not make an offer at all. So he automatically takes that offer. If you don't hit approve or disapprove because you forgot, then he'll automatically send that offer over to AI Ryan, regardless. And then Ryan will call the seller based on appointment date and time and make the offer on your behalf. So you don't even have to do that part. But what if, hold on a second, Jasmine, one more thing. So when you talk to these sellers, let's just say they went through the booking stage and you ran the comps and everything. How many seller did you get on the phone? How many was motivated and how many was not motivated?
I would say out of 10, maybe 2 to 3 were motivated.
Okay. So my question for you is, do you want to talk to all 10, or would you rather just to talk to 2 or 3 of them that is really serious and motivated?
Right.
Correct. So which means, Jasmine, you can choose. You can have Ryan call all 10 and make offer, or you can be like, you know what, Ryan, only 2 of them is motivated. Why don't you call the other 8? Because I don't want to waste my time. So you have AI Ryan call the other 8, make offer, you focus on the 2. That's a really hot lead.
Gotcha.
So next question is, Jasmine, how many hot appointments do you have a day?
Not enough.
Correct. So which means that's why, Jasmine, imagine in a month, right? I'm just saying, imagine in a month where you only talk to 3 to 5 hot appointment. How much time did that take from you? Maybe 30 minutes of conversation, an hour conversation. So
Right. Yes.
So what I'm trying to say is, in a month, if you only focus to talk to hot motivated seller, and let's just say there's 5, and you spend 1 hour each on them, that's 5 hours a month. And let's just say you lock one of them under contract, and Ryan will do all the other work for you. And then if the seller doesn't accept, she puts them on her follow-up. You, Jasmine, never have to worry about follow-up again. So Jasmine, even with your follow-up, how many times have you forgot to follow up on a lead and you'd be like, oh shit, I haven't talked to that seller in months. I should follow up.
Right. So I think all of it sounds great. I've seen processes like this work before. I got into, the make.com rabbit hole at one point with the automatic AI phone calls to Google Sheets to prompts. So I know that flow works. I know it works for smaller businesses and local businesses. My only concern, and I think that's amazing that you're presenting a system that has all of that packaged up nicely for people that want to use it. I think that part is amazing. Okay. My only concern is my Facebook ad spend and the managing of Facebook ads, because I set up my Facebook ads. I've done it months ago, but I did it again a few weeks ago. And it really is. And I know you said your team will hold your hand through the process, but it really is a complex thing. And it's almost like learning how to be like a contractor or someone who works on cars, like a mechanic. It's a skill that you learn. How much of the success of your system leans on my understanding and usefulness of Facebook ads? In addition to that, what is, like I said, what is the average ad spend that people are working with to get a deal in 30 days?
Got it. Okay, so Jasmine, once again, I don't want to make any promises that, once again, no promise, no guarantee, no nothing. All I can do is share with you results that other investors have gotten. Like, for example, Eric, you heard him. He spent about $25 a day. So I would say that on average, you're probably looking at $25 to $50 a day on average for Facebook ads. Now, let me resolve the issue with Facebook ads, Jasmine. We have Help Investor who has issue with Facebook ads and help them resolve. We have Help Investor who never set up a Facebook ad before. Get it set up within 24 hours. So I think you think it's complicated. It's just because you were doing it alone and you don't have the expert showing you exactly how to do it. Because once you see the team showing you how to do it, Jasmine, it's a piece of cake. So with Facebook ads, you typically set it and it's on autopilot. You go in there maybe once every 5 days to create new ads. And literally, Jasmine, once you know how to do it, it literally takes you maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And we also have ads, Jasmine, that that's already pre-built, which means we're like, hey, this is working. You can just copy and duplicate, put in your company number, and then bam, you're live. Now, Facebook ads is our main strategy because that's going to keep your cost per lead the cheapest. But I also know that you do text blasts. So text blasts also integrate in the system perfectly and seamlessly. Here's why, Jasmine. So imagine right now you send out a text blast, and instead of that going to your phone, it goes to AI, your AI agent.
Oh.
Yep. And that's how we do it. So what we do is, even when we send out postcard or direct mail, Jasmine, we'll be like, hey, you guys interested in a cash offer? Give our company a call. And that phone number will route to your AI agent. So when they text in, when they text back, when they called in, Jasmine, your AI agents handle the upfront, talking to them, qualify, book appointment, running comps, making offer. So with you, it's good because now you got two combination, right? You got your Facebook ads, leads are coming in there. And then every day, imagine every day, Jasmine, all you do is you send out a quick text blast. You go on with your day, do your thing, live your life, or go to your 9 to 5, and those lead comes in. You never have to worry about a missed lead again, because when they text back, when they called in, your AI agents just takes over.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That cleared everything up. I understand now. So your software is almost a facilitator for
Correct.
the leads.
Correct.
Nice. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yep. So Jasmine, wherever the lead comes in, the AI agents takes over. Think of them as like they're your employee. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
let's just say you set up beta sign with your company phone number. So when they called in, guess what? It goes to the AI agents. Let's say you said, once again, the text blast, they go to the AI agents. Let's just say you close on this deal and the seller recommend your company and another seller calls in, it goes to the AI agents. Unless you want to step in. You got it?
Got it, Con. Thank you. I think honestly, I really appreciate that explanation. That cleared up a lot for me. Do you know when your next demo's coming up? Because I know you said you only do it every so often.
Yeah, Jasmine, it's going to be 2 weeks out. Now, let me ask you. So, I mean, if you really need the demo, Jasmine, let me ask you this, Jasmine. What is it that you need to see in the demo that you cannot make a decision today or tomorrow, whatever?
I can definitely make a decision tomorrow. I just am curious about the demo to see what the interface of the software looks like, because I know there were, just from the clips that I saw of you, there was a couple different parts.
Yeah. So Jasmine, honestly, I wish that I can just show you, but here's what I'm going to do specially for you, Jasmine. Could you, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to give me your phone number on here. Do you follow me on Instagram?
Maybe, probably.
Okay. Jasmine, same username. If you DM me your phone number on Instagram, Jasmine, I will have Angie reach out to you and she'll show you quickly exactly what our CRM looks like. And you'll be like, oh my gosh. It
the
is
infamous Angie.
Yes, it is so simple because literally all you need to do is open up the systems just to check on the AI agents, but everything happens seamlessly. So that's what I'm going to do, Jasmine. If you DM me on Instagram with your phone number, I'll have Angie reach out to you and she can show you really quickly about their CRM and then answer any other question that you might have. Otherwise, you would have to wait 2 weeks.
Okay.
So it's totally
Thank you so much.
You're
yeah,
welcome.
I just found your Instagram. I'll send you a message now. Thank you so much for explaining everything. That really helped a whole lot.
All right. Jasmine, I'll let you go, but stay on. Let me also show you this, Jasmine, really quick. Jasmine, drop me your states and drop me your zip code. Jasmine, drop me your states and drop me your zip code. Because I'm honestly going to show you. I know that you pull lists and imagine 4 months working 6 to 7 hours a day, Jasmine. Just to close. I mean, that one deal is worth all the hard work. But what if I tell you that you can consistently close deals without working this damn hard, without working 6 to 7 hours? Waking up, send out your text blast, Facebook up, ad and running. You go do your yoga, go to the gym, go shopping, do whatever you want. Leads are coming in. You don't have to worry. Your team is there for you. So Jasmine, give me your states, give me your zip code that you're working on, because I'm going to show you this. Another AI agent that's also on your team, Jasmine, also included at no extra cost, is AI Atlas. Because right now you're pulling the list everyone is pulling. What if I tell you that this AI agent will be able to find you all the ugly houses? What state, Jasmine? And before I let you go, Jasmine, I'm going to ask you one last question. Atlanta, Georgia is a great market. I have a buddy over there. His name is Gino. He's like 27, 28, could be younger. I can't remember exactly how old he is. But the dude is making millions in Atlanta, Georgia. It's such a great market. I'm actually there too. We wholesale nationwide. We actually wholesale a deal there. I think we made 27K. But Jasmine, let me ask you, Jasmine, how much would you pay someone? I'm just asking you right now, and be honest. How much would you pay somebody to bring you 10,000 ugly rundown houses every single month? Like literally ugly houses that they drive, they see, they bring it to you. 10,000 ugly houses that you can now target and make $50,000 on, where you didn't have to manually drive for dollars. How much, Jasmine? Okay, so watch this, Jasmine. So while I'm waiting for your answer, I'll show you this. I'll give my first child. Jasmine, I love your sense of humor. I'll give my firstborn child. So, Jasmine, imagine that you don't have to pay anything extra. AI Atlas is included in your system. Watch this. All you do, and this is why I love Atlas, Jasmine, is because it's your own unique list. It's like you driving, finding these houses yourself. You know what I'm saying? So no other investor has this specific house or list. Check this out. So I'm gonna go and hit new list. So I'll tell you exactly what I do, Jasmine, and this will work perfectly for you. So every day, just like you, I wake up and I open up Atlas and I'll be like, list for Jasmine. Every day, Jasmine, I spell your name wrong. I apologize. All I do every day before I get ready, right? Before I go hop in a shower, Jasmine, this is what I do. I open up my laptop. I go to Atlas, right? And then put in, let me find your zip code. Literally takes me 5 minutes, Jasmine. And it'll take you 5 minutes. 30315. You put in a zip code here, 30315. Atlanta, bam. And all I do is I'm just going to go find a neighborhood here. Okay, this is next to the middle school. Okay, good. We got middle school. Once again, I'm not even in Jasmine Market, but I'll be like, you know what? Find me all the ugly houses in here. I think this might be a good area. Maybe see, here's apartment. Here's a college. Okay, this might be a good next to the YMCA. Okay, let me see here. Okay, this might be a good one too. But let's just go ahead and start next to this middle school here. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Okay, let's go here. Okay. So we got the, where is it? Where am I at? Okay, right here, the middle school. So we're going to zoom in here. So I'm just going to hit draw. And I'll be like, you know what? Atlas, find me all the ugly houses in, okay, there's only 200. We got to go wider. We got to get bigger. Okay, we got to get bigger. This is why this is such a small area. We're going to go bigger. I'll be like, hey, Atlas, find me all the ugly houses in Jasmine area here. 612. Okay, let's just see what we get for 612. Now, Jasmine, what if I tell you that this AI find you all the ugly houses within 5 minutes? So within 5 minutes. So right now, the time is 4:13 already. Holy dude, I haven't even eaten anything. So 4:13 already. Okay, let's see how long it takes Atlas to find all the ugly houses. Okay, which plan is better if I don't speak a good English? Nina, the business plan is what 99% of our investors get because that comes with your negotiator, which is Ryan. She's the one who's calling the seller, locking property under contract for you. So Nina, the business plan, let me share my screen. Let's stop Atlas. So Jasmine, we're going to see how long it's going to take him, but probably 5 to 7 minutes. But let's see what kind of list he comes up with, okay? In the meantime, I'm going to answer the question here. So click ready to start, skip demo. So once again, the business plan is what 99% of our investors get because that comes with all your AI agents, especially your AI Ryan, which is your acquisition. And because you brought the whole thing where your English is your second language, it's not good. Let me show you this investor. He would have never gotten a deal if it weren't for AI Ryan. Let me show you why. His accent is so bad. He's Vietnamese, just like me. But dude, his accent is so bad. Okay. But the business plan is what you want. Now, let me show you. Hold on a second. I'm going to let you listen to him. There's no way this cat's going to be able to get it. Just help you got a deal under contract. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So seller signed the contract and everything.
Yeah, just so the bottom part. Yeah.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Yeah. So
how much are you planning on making on this deal?
It's about 15K. So the estimate on that property is around 90,000. So okay. I got it locked up like 36,000.
Okay. So as you can hear, his English is not so great, right? Worse than mine. Someone is worse than me, okay? But as you can see, Ryan will help him, right? Lock up a deal. Once again, Yang was one of our AI Dream Team investor, got the system within 30 days. Now, once again, guys, if this is not a get rich quick, I want all of you to understand that, you know, Lon and I, we're looking to work with serious investor, right? Now, that's why it's like we have investors who lock up a deal with our AI system in 30 days, in 60 days, in 90 days. You know? So if you're looking to get lucky, then this is not for you. But if you're looking to have a systems that actually work alongside with you, that takes a majority of the workload off of you. Imagine, for Jasmine, how much time it would have saved her. Just buying back your time for 6 or 7 hours. What is that even worth? And Jasmine, you only have 3 choices to grow and scale your business now. 1, continue doing everything yourself like you do. 2, hire a VA, but you got to train them. You got to babysit them. And if they don't work out, they quit. The first 30 to 60 days, they're just in the training process. And if they quit 3 months, 4 months after that, guess what happened, Jasmine? All your time and effort and energy you put into working them and helping them, building them, teaching them, gone. Now you start the process all over again. Or option number 3 is get these AI agents that are an expert at what they do, no training, no babysitting. They know what to do on day 1. So let's go back to Atlas, and he's already done. Look at this. Jasmine, you tell me this is not a $50,000 sitting here waiting for you? Drive by this house, Jasmine. I don't know how close you are, but let me copy the address. Oh, I don't even know. No, I shouldn't put in there. But Jasmine, drive by this house and see if it's in this exact same condition. Look at this. Like, I can literally go into Jasmine's market without knowing her market, without being in her market. And this is your own customized list. So look at this. Jasmine, you're telling me that this is not an opportunity? You're telling me this is not a $50,000 waiting for you right here? So it is 418. So we started at 413. Now it's 418. Within 5 minutes, Atlas have found, he's done, right? Completed, done. He have found you. So out of that, hold on a second. So out of that 612 houses, Jasmine, Atlas analyzed and he came up with 264. So out of that 612, he came up with 264 ugly, rundown houses that he feels like it's an opportunity for you to make money on. So now guess what you do, Jasmine? This is what I do every day, Jasmine. Now I take this list. You can hit download, right? You can select all. Download this list, Jasmine. You can export it out, skip trace it with any other company you want, or you can just save it to skip trace, and then you click to skip trace. Now you can skip trace directly with Atlas. To skip trace all 243 of them, $19. So my question for you, Jasmine, would you be able to fill up your gas tank for $19 and drive around and find 260 ugly houses that you can now target? That no other investor has this. So now you already know what to do. So what I do, Jasmine, probably same thing with what you're doing every day, is you send out a text blast. So now I take this list right here, right? I skip trace it already, right, Jasmine? Now I just go ahead and send them a text blast and saying, hey, you already know what it is, right? Hey, you want to sell your house? Bam. Now the cool part, that's different what I do, what you do, Jasmine, is when I send that text blast, I'm done for the day. That's why I wake up, I go for an hour walk, then I go to the gym for 1 hour. You can do Pilates, karate, go to the gym or, shopping, whatever it is you want, Jasmine. Now, when the seller texts back in or call back in, guess who answer the phone? My AI agents, your AI agents. Imagine having 6 Jasmine that is working 24/7, 365. So the cool thing about Atlas, Jasmine, is he can find you 10,000. He can find you 100,000. He can find you 1 million ugly houses a month if you want. It all comes down to, Jasmine, is how deep is your pocket. And we include him, Jasmine, at no extra cost. So that's pretty much it. So let me see if there's any other questions, and we're gonna wrap this up. I have cash. I'm looking for fix and flip. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, I think that's all the time I have. I have to go home. I have to eat. I appreciate each and every single one of you that's watching this. Jasmine, I look forward to working with you and take your business, Jasmine, to the next level. And I believe, Jasmine, you are the perfect fit for this system. And I look forward to your badass testimonial. Okay? 30 days, one deal, 25K. Let's go, baby. And I can tell you right now, Jasmine, once you have the system, you will be like, holy shit, why am I doing all of this work? Why have I been working so hard? You're going to have so much free time, Jasmine, you won't even know what to do. You have to pick up a hobby like I would. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next live. Take care, and let's go get this money.